It's your travel agent, David, and today we are at Santa Monica Pier. Now, there is parking here, so you don't have to worry about parking. Now, if the lot's full like it is today, you just got to go straight down Colorado, and there's a McDonald's that will be on your left-hand side. Right across from it is garage parking, and it's only $25 if you're there for 24 hours. So it's very reasonably priced if you want to come to the pier for a couple hours and not break the bank. So let's go check it out.
The Santa Monica Pier is one of the most recognizable and beloved landmarks of the California coast. It originally opened on September 9th, 1909 as a municipal pier designed to carry sewer lines into the ocean. In 1916, it gained its iconic character when amusement park pioneer Charles Loof built a second adjoining pier filled with entertainment, including a carousel, roller coasters, and a funhouse, laying the foundation for its identity as a pleasure pier. 1983, massive storms destroyed much of the structure. Recovery efforts led to a major restoration project, and in 1996, the debut of Pacific Park, a modern amusement park that brought new life to the pier. Today, its solar-powered Pacific Wheel stands as a symbol of innovation and sustainability. Beyond its amusements, the Santa Monica Pier has become a cultural icon featured in films like Forrest Gump, The Sting, Iron Man, Her, and Hancock, TV shows like Baywatch, 90210, and NCIS LA, and music videos from artists like Britney Spears, One Direction, and Miley Cyrus. It also serves as the official western end of Route 66, a symbol of the American road trip spirit. The pier hosts year-round events, public concerts, charity runs, and is home to the Santa Monica Pier Aquarium, restaurants, shops, and unforgettable ocean views. With over 9 million visitors annually, the Santa Monica Pier is more than just a boardwalk. It's a living monument to California's coastal heritage, creativity, and resiliency.
So here's a tidbit of useless information. Okay. So on this spot right here, I was running from the cops. I jumped down and it's too far down and I died on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So it's pretty realistic, that game, because they got all this stuff here. But just so you know, don't jump from here, whether in a game or for real. Okay.
Through the 1920s and 1930s, the pier blossomed as a family-friendly destination and a glamorous hotspot for Hollywood elites. The Lufa Hippodrome, completed in 1924, housed a carousel that still operates today and has been designated a National Historical Landmark. As times changed, the pier faced neglect. By the 1970s, city officials proposed demolishing it to make way for a man-made island resort. Community members rallied in protest, successfully saving the pier and preserving its legacy.
So if you come here to the Santa Monica Pier, you don't have to worry about a lot of bathrooms. They're going to have plenty of them in between the Albright Seafood and the Pier Burger. There's you can see it through the sun, like right there, that building right there is just a bunch of bathrooms. And then if you go all the way to the end of the pier, the lifeguard stand out there, they have bathrooms on the deck level as well. It's hard to see, but there's a carousel in there. I'm going to try and get some good views of it. It's closed right now, but if you like carousels, it's very old, so it'll give you a little bit of history here. Well, that completes our time at the Santa Monica Pier. When we come here, we typically eat at Marisol's. It's really good food and you get great views of the ocean. But this time we're gonna try and find something a little bit off the pier, try something new. But if you're coming down here and you like some nice food, Marisol's would be a high recommendation.